Award season is heating up for the movie industry.
Golden Globe Award nominations announced earlier this week, and the movie that had the most nominations partially shot in Michigan earlier this year. Great connection.
You know, that cool. Michigan thing, pretty cool. Up in the Air has 6 nominations, including Best Drama and Best Actor, George Clooney. It was filmed at various locations across the country, but some of the airport scenes, you know, does this look familiar? Shot back in February at Detroit Metropolitan Airport. The director told the media at the time that the state film incentives brought the production to Michigan. Thank you very much.
And the inside story here, Aaron Lafferty. So were you just glued to the television, the Today Show? They had the live announcements of the nominations earlier this week.
Got up early, glued to the TV. I actually took the internet feed and watched, because they announced some of them, then they join in progress. So you get some of the smaller ones, you know,
they
like
lead up to the big ones.
And ones that, you know, the occasional fans
Being the guru that you are, were you surprised, or were a lot of your favorites in acting and movies chosen for nominations?
Some, not really any real surprises. It was nice to see some summer movies get through. Usually they get buried. They don't get on the list.
Because people forget?
Because they forget. You know, usually it's the big November, December push.
Right,
you know, award
the
season,
holiday movies. And so we're in that now, which is kind of nice.
It was nice to see that. I would say this year it's more wide open. Last year there were some movies that were kind of running away, or some actors that were kind of running away. So we have kind of a more wide open. With Best Picture, you've got Avatar, which opens today.
That's going to be big.
You haven't seen that yet? Did you get into a screening?
I'm going to probably see it at noon.
Oh, okay.
The noon show, the second show of the day.
Okay.
So Avatar's on there. The Hurt Locker, which was a summer movie, it's an Iraq war drama kind of movie. That was nice to see that got through. That was one of my favorites this year. Inglourious Basterds, the Quentin Tarantino Nazi war drama fiction.
A lot of buzz on that one.
A lot of buzz on that one. Brad Pitt's in that. Precious, which is very dramatic. Mariah Carey, Gabrielle Sidibe, Monique, very, very great acting. And Up in the Air with George Clooney, which I saw on Wednesday. Also a good movie. I think this is probably going to be a 3-way race. Hurt Locker, Precious, and Up in the Air. But really, if it came down to it, it's probably just 2. And I don't see Up in the Air as good, as strong. I wasn't as impressed as the other 2.
Now, what about Avatar? Because you know, it's opening today, getting a lot of buzz. What is it, $300 million?
$300 million to make, 200 more million in advertising and promotion.
Okay, that's James Cameron for you, because, by the way, if you remember Titanic, he made that little movie there, which was amazing. And
that was his last movie before this one, so he's been out of the game for a while. This movie was 14 years in the making.
Wow.
14 years? What takes so long?
From the time he did the script, and then the effects weren't really there yet.
He's a perfectionist.
Because he wanted it to be great. And if you saw the first Terminator, the stop motion effects of the Terminator robots doesn't kind of hold up to today's effects. So he kind of wanted to put it on the shelf and wait for the effects to come out, and now they're there. And this is 3D, and it's also IMAX 3D.
Oh my goodness! So that's amazing. So that might be something to check out, because that sounds like they really put a lot into it, and you're going to get a lot for your way expensive ticket.
But be prepared to sit for a while, because it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
I've heard that. It's a very long one. Okay, what else you got here on the nomination front?
Also, we've got Best Actor. Jeff Bridges might be one of the favorites here, Crazy Heart. This is a movie that we're probably not going to see in this market until maybe January, February. But he's on there. You've also got, sorry, let me look at my notes real quick. George Clooney from Clooney from Up in the Air.
Tobey Maguire.
He was great. Tobey Maguire is a name you probably wouldn't think, you know, Spider-Man. But he did a great job in Brothers. Morgan Freeman, Colin Firth. You're probably going to see Colin Firth, Jeff Bridges, and George Clooney are probably the top 3 in that category.
Okay, so if you're heading out this weekend, we not only have Avatar to pick from, what other movies are on the selection board?
You've got the counter-programming, if you will. Did you hear about The Morgans, which is Sarah Jessica Parker and Hugh Grant. It's kind of a romantic comedy. I'm not sure I'm going to see it right away. I'm not a big fan of either of them.
This might be the date movie.
This is more the date movie as opposed to Avatar. Also in limited release is An Education. Carey Mulligan is getting Oscar buzz for her performance there. And The Road, which is Viggo Mortensen from Lord of the Rings. This movie was originally coming out last year. It's been delayed, trying to make it the best it can be.
Well, and then you had a list of Christmas movies.
Right. Next week we're going to count them down from 10 to 1, and we'll start showing little vignettes on Monday.
So when I knew you were doing this, I had to ask if a couple were getting on there because I have some favorites, and one involves Chevy Chase.
Yes.
And one involves a Red Ryder gun.
Those will be on there next week.
Okay, well, good. We can hardly wait. And we can, in your review of Avatar, will be on Laugh at the Movies.
Yep, later today.
All right.
Thank you so much, Aaron. We appreciate it.